happy that this government has finally woken up to the fact that there is a requirement. Which is why we come to my second point, which is that when I requested IoT to do Make in India, they were so happy to do it. When I requested IBPC to do it, they were so willing we came forward. And this is the spirit that this new government has given to India. You know, Indians are naturally, we are very fractious people. If you give an idea, there will be, if you give an idea among two people, there will be three opinions. And so on and so forth. And this probably has been the bane of our economic developments in independence, that we have continuously been debating without actually doing anything on the ground. So finally we have a government that has decided to make development a mass movement. Every initiative, the Prime Minister has tried to inculcate a habit of self-reliance and self-motivation. Be it Clean India, be it Clean Ganga, be it Skill India. And I'm very happy to know that even Make in India has now become a movement for all of us, and not necessarily for the India. That kind of my-bab attitude that we demand economic reforms and the government delivers has gone. What I have found is each one of us and each one of the audience is now thinking how to make this, bring this initiative forward. The Make in India forward, Clean India forward, Clean Ganga forward. How do we contribute to India? Every day I am getting mails, every occasion I interact with people like you, I get ideas. How do we do it? What do we do to do it? And ladies and gentlemen, one of the ways in which we contribute, we can contribute, is to continue to hold such events together when people brainstorm. I have seen 20 years abroad. I have been to Japan, I have been to Germany, Bangladesh, Europe, everywhere. What I found that individually we are well over others in terms of talent, in terms of experience, in terms of professionalism. We talk about BRIC countries. Can you tell me any other country other than India where SMEs go abroad and conquer one? We are the only developing countries where industries do not fight shy of going abroad, of competing on their own terms, on the others' terms. In China, we don't find that many industries. Do we find here? Do we find in Europe? No. Chinese, for example, they only compete when there is no competition. We compete against heavy competition, and we do succeed. Which is why it gives me great confidence that if we can all come together, if we stop debating and start acting, we would be able to make country of our future. And when we dream, we have to look no further than the country we are in. Look at UAE, look at Dubai. People like Kandhariji and all, they have been here for years. They know how UAE has grown, how he has come with very, very little money in his pocket, how he has seen this country grow. When Kandhariji, you must have come, and many others, I need not name all of you, but when you came here, there were nothing but endless miles of desert. There was nothing, no capital, there were few Bedouins, there were few God-forsaken Indians who had come for no reason other than some daredevil spirit. And look where this country is now. In 1950s, there was not a single building with 3 stories. And now, at least I can name 15 towers here, which are of world standard and among the highest. You look at other cities like Ajman and how they have developed, how they have worked. This is where the visionary leadership, entrepreneurial spirit, daredevil attitude comes together to leverage the natural advantages that countries have. My reason for doing this Make in India here was to show you this country, to showcase you. It is only few miles away. It is only few hours of flight away. And yet, how far it has gone. From a country where Indian currency used to run, from a country which used to look for Bombay for going there for medical treatment, now we find that Indians come here to do business. 2 Indians that would never be able to meet in India, bump here frequently. That is the place this country has become. Can we not create a similar place in India? We can create. The point is that we need to act. And I'm very happy that all of us have come together. I have thought that if we can come together, we can think about, we can make India of our dream. You know, Abdul Kalam, he came 2 years back and he made a very great statement that before we achieve dream, we have to start dreaming. And I hope that May 2015 was the month when we started dreaming and really dreamed things that we can act upon. I really desperately like, because I have seen how the generation of my father or my grandfather have been wasted. I don't want the generation of my children get wasted in endless debates, in endless democratic agony, where we only keep on debating and not acting. We want a dream of a beautiful India, of a prosperous India, of a growing India, and of a developed India. Ladies and gentlemen, 700-800 years back, India was the cynosure of the world. And there is no reason why it cannot become again. The vitality of UAE is the vitality of the Indian community here. And I'm sure we can all contribute back to India. We from the consulate will do our level best to ensure that you all are enabled to contribute to India. Do come forward, do Twitter me, do Facebook me, do send me mail if you have any ideas. You know, IOD and Dubai Quality Group gave me an idea that we should do an ICE series, a series on innovation, on creativity. And I think innovation is one of the most important initiatives we can take. Because a 1.2 billion country has to grow. It cannot take the path of China or the United States. This world cannot afford another China, another United States in India. We have to chart our own path, a path which is sustainable and which rises to a beautiful India. And I think innovation is one of the ways. So we are going to put through a series on innovation, and we are very hopeful that with IOD, with IBPC, with like-minded people, we can do an innovation summit at the end of the year. And we might even have bigger visits coming from India for that occasion. We have already started an Utkarsh Bharat series together with IIM, Pan-IIM Alumni Association. Gautam is here who worked very hard to start this series. And we had Jen Sinha who gave such a rousing address. We are planning to start a few more series on those lines. I have also requested IOD and IBPC to have a regular delegation level interaction, because what I find is that a lot of us keep going back and forth between UAE and India, but we don't have a set platform. So if we have a CEO level interaction, CEOs coming here and CEOs going to India periodically, we could perhaps have a better, more in-depth and more structured interaction. And who knows, we can actually play golf on the sidelines of those things. So I had started a India-UAE Friendship Cup. So I was hoping that IOD and IBPC can do a CEO's man, you know, and Kandhariji can sponsor it, and we can give a cup, India-UAE Friendship Cup. We can have a revolving one. I think he is already agreeing to it. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, there are plenty of ideas, and we need to keep thinking. The idea is to capture the moment and not let it go. That was the idea that Prime Minister Modi emphasized again and again in Hanover, in Canada, in US, wherever he went. That this is the moment, and let us not violate away. Let us work for a beautiful India, for a prosperous India, and for a developed India. That is my message to all of you. Thank you very much.